Hello everybody. For people who are new, my name's Gabby. I did a video on the iroiro and Arctic fox on my first impressions. Today will be the final review. I know it's been a while. Things got really hectic for me. So I'm back. Hopefully I can start doing weekly videos. If you guys let me know what you would like to see, I can go ahead and do that, whether it be tutorials or the way that I did my hair, anything that you guys want to know or want to see, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell button so you get my notifications. Last video I said I was going to do my extensions. I could not get the video to where I could time-lapse it because it was like 3 hours to do the extensions, so I kind of gave up on that. If I had known how to, I also would have videotaped how I did this as well. But since I don't really know and I don't know how to put pictures up on the screen, I'm going to show you some on my phone of the extensions. But for a recap of the dyes that I have, I only have one Arctic Fox and it's Neon Moon. But I had 9. Yes, 9. Iroiro. One of them exploded and that was a black one, so I no longer have that. But I did buy 2 new colors since last time I was on video with y'all, because that was after the extensions were done. But I have the blue and the green of the iroiro, orange and yellow, red and pink, and plum and purple. As you guys can see, some of these are still fairly full. I had to buy some more colors when I was done the extension so I could do my hair, because as the dye sits, it gets kind of dry and waxy, but that's because of the coconut oil. So you really have to go through and make sure all of the hair is saturated with the dye in order for it not to turn out spotty. The other thing I did notice is it does stain very quickly, and it takes a little bit to get off. I still have green and pink up here. There's a little bit of yellow over here, but there's pink up here as well. But Vaseline will normally help protect against that. I just didn't have any. It will stain your scalp as well, so it'll bleed. With all of these colors, when I was washing my hair out the first time, it primarily bled out pink and red. Those are normally the colors that bleed the most anyway, so I was kind of expecting that. I was surprised that none of the blues or anything just started to bleed. None of them did, so pink is really the only color that will run. Same thing with red. It'll take a couple washes to get all of the bleed out. If you do use this dye, it's suggested you wash your hair in cold water. It sucks. It does. But it helps keep the longevity of the hair dye. So that's what I've been doing, and it really sucks. But it's been keeping the colors very bright. I am on my 3rd or 4th day now of having this, so it's still doing pretty good. It's a little darker than it was the other day, but it's okay. I like the darker colors, but they're still really vibrant when you go outside. I tried to have the windows open, but it's kind of cloudy right now. So when I did the extensions, they came out like this, and I'll show you in a second. So when I first did them, this was inside without any, just to light up. You can see all of the colors in that one. And then this was in my car where you can see all of the colors, and that was on a cloudy day. Super bright, right? So I tried to get out the green on the bottom. I did not wash the top part of these. It's really difficult to get some of the colors out. I'll be completely honest. It was kind of expected. It's going to be a long process for that. However, I feel that it's worth it. Some people don't. So this is what they look like. This part hasn't been washed except down to here, and this part has. So when I was trying to get rid of the green, I was just washing it with warm soapy water like I would with my hair, shampoo. It didn't really get much of the green out, but it did get most of it. it turned this weird color. And then the red and the orange kind of bled down and turned that into a peach color, which is kind of nice. But overall, some of the colors are really easy to get out, some of them aren't. If you're just using shampoo, it's going to take forever. So I suggest picking up color remover, lightener, toner, something. This way you can start getting the colors out faster. And just like you would with any other hair, especially with extensions, they are human hair. So you want to treat them as you would your own. I do oil treatments on my extensions sometimes. Granted, they've kind of been put to the side because I've had some issues, but it's being taken care of again. When I did some sort of lightening, I cannot remember what the name of it is now, but this is what they turn out to be like. So the black faded to a green color, purple faded to blue and silver, but that's because the extensions were platinum when they started, but they're more silver now. The pink just turned neon pastel, which is really nice. And then where the red and the orange were, it turned a peach pastel, which is really pretty. The yellow just kind of made it brighter, and then it kept the really pastel peach at the ends. So it does take a little bit to get out. It happens. But that is the progress so far. I picked up the L'Oreal Colorista hair fader. First time using it, it looks like the part of the extensions that were the lightest turned silver. I'm not very happy about that because I wanted them platinum. But we'll see how they actually turn out, and if I need to, I'll go ahead and get a toner and just take care of them like I would my own hair. I was just hoping maybe that was a little shortcut. I'll keep you guys updated on that. I like experimenting with products, so you guys will get to hear a lot of that. My reviews on a lot of things are normally good and bad. I like to find the cons in the items and the pros. This way, you know what could happen, and you know what the best case and worst case scenario are. I personally feel that it's better that way, whereas you're not walking in blind. So, in my last video, I said about the yellow not looking like it does in this. I didn't know if you guys could tell or not, but today it does actually match. Which is pretty damn surprising sometimes. Go ahead and give you all a look at that. It almost looks as if the sticker is a little bit more pastel, but originally when I first opened it up, the dye it did not look the same. It looked like a very yellowish, not orange color. But it did turn out orange, as you can see. I have other spots that are a lot better to show you if I can find them. That's yellow, but that's orange. See? Orange. So I was impressed with the orange, very much so. Personally, so I don't like a lot of yellow colors. I feel as though in my hair it looks like a faded color, and the best place I can show you that is right up in here. It's got a little bit of green near it, but there we go. It's yellow. I just don't personally like the look of yellow hair, but that's just me. Now, when I did the yellow on my extensions, I only used Neon Moon at first. It does not have a lot of pigment, so that was something that really let me down, because everyone was saying how bright it was and how neon, and it wasn't for me. The pictures I showed you were after I redid the bottom, because it didn't do anything. So what I did was I put the iroiro, mixed a little bit of this in there so it would be bright. I did that with all of the colors on the extensions actually, and it made them a bit brighter, but it changed, the colors didn't change at all. So it's not pigmented pretty much, period. I think it's just for the UV reactant, which is weird because the website said that it's supposed to dye your hair yellow as well. But sometimes things happen, or the dye just doesn't work well with the hair, or it doesn't stick. there's a lot of possibilities. But what I did this time, I was trying to give it a second go, and I mixed the iroiro and the Arctic Fox, and that's how I got this little number. Well, without it looking green, because on that side it looks green. I'm still not personally a fan of the Arctic Fox. It smells very overpowering. The iroiro doesn't, it smells, but a good way, and it doesn't overpower. So that was really important for me. I'm a little sensitive to smell, so that was great. It just took me like 15 to 20 minutes to get used to it. The Arctic Fox, however, anytime that I picked up the yellow, it smelled so strongly, I almost started to get a headache from it. Actually, if you move this around your face, you can smell it. That's how strong the smell is. For me, it's very overbearing, and I can't stand it. So, personally, Arctic Fox is not for me. Maybe I'll try again with other colors and see how it goes. But right now, I'm really loving iroiro. It's got the coconut oil in it, which made my hair so soft. And I do a lot of treatments on my hair. As infrequent as they are sometimes, I like to take good care of my hair. I change it up a lot, I abuse it a lot, so taking care of it and replenishing all the damage that I did to it is important. And the dye, it helps with your hair. You can't go wrong. For the longest time, I was a straight splat user. I didn't use the bleach, I just used the dye. It smelled good, it didn't destroy my hair, it just dyed it. But with these, they help rebuild your hair. You cannot go wrong with that. It was amazing. Can't remember if I already stated or not, but because of the coconut oil, you really have to make sure everything is saturated so it dyes well and doesn't turn out patchy. Yeah, so I will be connecting my Instagram. I forgot what I was saying for a minute, I apologize. I'll be connecting my Instagram, this way you guys can check out the photos on there, but real quick I'm going to show you photos of this when it was still wet and then when it was dry. I got a lot of compliments the first day that I went out and my hair was still wet. It's normally dark, but it was bright. That was a big plus for me. I love having bright hair, and when people come up and go, can I touch it and can I play with it, because when you move it around it shows all the different colors. There's videos of me just shaking my head around because it's normally parted right here. I wanted to show you guys the color variations and all. See, look, orange. Of the hair. This way you can see how it does turn out. But yeah, I'll be connecting my Instagram, and as I said, I'm pretty sure I said it, leave comments below, this way I know what you guys would like to see. Go ahead and tell me if I should do tutorials or anything. I'm gonna try and start doing videos once a week. This way I can keep you guys kept up with what's going on with this and how it fades, what's going on with the extensions, how long it's taking, what's good to use on them, what's not, and all of that. So yeah, please let me know what you want to see. I'll go ahead and do it. I feel as though reviews are something that everybody likes to read or watch. This way they know what they're walking into. So for me, that's when it was still wet. Oh, wrong way. And that was wet in sunlight. That was when it dried the next day. So really can't go wrong with it right now. It's amazing. I love the dye. I love the way it turned out. So for me, Arctic Fox is kind of, no, I'd still use Splat over Arctic Fox. The only thing that Splat has over iroiro is that they are permanent, but Splat is nowhere near as good as iroiro for your hair, for the environment. I don't remember if Splat is cruelty free. I haven't used them, if that doesn't tell you how long. So yeah, this brand is my new favorite hair dye and holy grail. So if you're ever want to try out a new hair dye, or just want to see, oh hey, what color can I do for this little bit, please let them order from them, please. They're amazing. Their customer service, when I was asking questions about what colors I would need to do for my extensions because I wanted to do them a certain way, they were being as helpful as they could. They were being very nice, and I was asking a million questions. And you can find them on Facebook, you can find them on Instagram. There's 2 of them on Instagram. I think there might be 2, maybe 3 on Facebook, but I'm pretty sure it might just be 1. But on Instagram, they both will respond to you, so that's nice. One of them is Amazon, the other one is just iroiro. So, yeah. They're really nice, really good with customer service. They're really good on shipping as well. When you get them on sale, they're really cheap. This last week, they had a sale for 40% off. Yeah, they normally have it for like 30 or 10% sometimes. Normally it's 30. So, when you get them on sale, it's really good. At least, I like sales. Pretty sure everybody likes sales. So, yeah, go ahead and give them a shot. So far, there's nothing wrong with them. I love them. They are my holy grail now. Favorite hair dye so far. I'll keep experimenting with things, and y'all ask me, tell me what you want to see and what I should try out. Give me advice, anything, let me know. Alright, I'll see you guys hopefully next week. Bye.